recently-ish, I went to a toilet in the hospital, and public toilet used by staff. Got there, lifted the seat up.
Wait, public toilet used by staff. So the staff use the
When I
toilets
say
that
public,
everyone uses.
No, sorry. When I meant public, I mean it's like a shared. That's what I meant.
Oh, so it's shared with the public.
No,
So if I go to the toilet, I might bump into a doctor in there.
No, that's confusing. It's a staff toilet. I just mean like, yeah, I don't know why I was thinking, but obviously in your house, your toilet is your toilet.
Yeah.
But this is used by lots of people. It's staff toilet, okay?
Staff toilet.
Staff
That's a
toilet
good
got there, used by many staff. Lift up the cover. It's special there.
Oh, on the...
No, in the bowl. It's not been flushed.
In the bowl.
It's not been flushed.
Oh, man.
Right, now.
What colour was it?
Yellow.
Oh, unhydrated, you know.
No shit. I've had that in the past though, like shit and piss.
Yeah, but that means they didn't wipe.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It means they didn't wipe. Yo, what?
No tissue. So then here's the thing, right? So you're like, okay, when you flush a toilet, and look, these aren't like the best quality toilets, there's a refractory period where you can't then reflush.
Oh, you got to wait like a minute.
It's longer than a minute, man. These old school toilets, like 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Okay.
So then you're thinking, well, what do I do here? Do I piss on top of this piss and then do a big flush, which gets it clean and it's ready for the next person?
Maybe that's what happened to the last person.
Yeah, the refractory period.
Maybe they got fucked over and they thought just like you.
Yeah, exactly. So then,
Right, Goran, I made a decision for you. You got to do this ever. You got to suck it up,
you got to piss.
inhale, piss on top, and flush.
No, that's what I do. That's what I did. So what I do is, because I don't want any splashback, I don't piss straight on. I kind of go to the side.
No, if you go to the side, the splashback's worse.
No. I've got this technique, man. And I don't use my double hand technique here. But you go into the bowl, not to the water. And you basically just need to, like you said, you need to, your flow can't be 100% here though. You got to slow it down. You got to holy pashab, okay? And then you're right. Then you're flushing, and the next person. It's a really thankless thing you're doing here because they're not going to know. It's not like you should even know.
Hang on. When you so you're doing like 60% flow, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you aiming in the barney
No,
or are you aiming
sides?
Oh man,
Sides
so you're banking it in.
Trickling.
You're banking it in.
Trickling. Has trickling, not hit the.
That's not even enjoyable because
It's not
normally when you go for a piss, you just want to rip it.
Yeah, but you can't do that here. You can't. It's not your pashab there, right? And then it's like, the next person that comes here is not going to know what I've done. Like I said, this here about for them, right? Or do you flush that point before you start, do a piss, walk away, or wait for the refractory period to end, and then do another flush?
I'd wait.
Which one?
No, I'm kidding. I would piss on top. Inhale, piss on top. Let's go. It's what you got to do, man. You got to think about the timing. You got to get back and save a life.
Yeah, that wasn't so much of the thing, but it's more.
Wow, good to know patient care is in strong hands in the NHS.
Yeah.
Garen's thinking, what's another 5 minutes of the toilet bowl filling up with Barney?
Exactly.
Really?
No, exactly. Because obviously, if someone's that unwell, I wouldn't leave in the first place, right? So, I think it's more that we don't have the patience to do that, though. 5 minutes isn't a long time. Are you okay?
Trying to get tissue.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, 5 minutes isn't a long time until you're in that situation where you have to wait 5 minutes and you got nothing else to do. So yeah. So there's nothing more to say. You've got those three options. Which one would you do? Let us know, guys. What would you do? Ladies probably have a different take. They probably, if they found pashab there, ladies have to sit down.
Oh, it's different with ladies, man. I know they got to think about pads. They got to think about period blood. It's difficult, man. I thought guys were dirty, but then one time Sanj said that to me and I was like, yo, you guys got it worse. Sorry, man. They have it worse. Definitely.
In what sense, sorry?
Just the unsanitary side of it. Just how dirty it can get in a girl's toilet compared to men's.
People expect men to be dirty.
Yeah, but people also don't expect women
loads
to be dirty at all.
Right, exactly. So this is the problem. So we're gone.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Ladies are like,
we
we're not
expect
dirty.
the gun. Right?
And I'm like,
then if you find lady gun, you're like, oh, hello, what's happening here? Yeah. So that's that. Question number 2, Indy. When you have a non-regular person, non-family, maybe a contractor coming to your house, or maybe a friend that's come to your house for the first time.
You just said non-regular after we just spoke about periods, and I was thinking, where are you going with this?
Not what you think.
Thank you. I'm glad you clarified.
How do you tell that person to take their shoes off when they come into your house?
So we're basically talking about white people here, isn't it? Yes.
Yes,
Okay, fine.
but it could be brown people. Some brown people just don't.
No. I'm sorry. If you're brown,
Right.
and you come to someone's house and you
Right.
don't take your shoes off, you ain't been raised right. Bus. End of conversation. Galaband.
So
nothing.
why do
no
we have
other
this thing about
questions.
shoes?
Huh?
What is our thing about shoes?
Because
Indy?
outside is dirty,
Right.
and you're bringing all that shit into my clean house that I've hoovered with the shark hoover, right?
Shark.
I've been over all this. I've cleaned it all up.
Right.
Now you're bringing all the mitti from outside into here. That is disgusting. Take your shoes off.
And you're right. You know if you're brown because you don't. You might do it anyway, but you ask, where would you like me to take my shoes off?
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
As soon as I get in to someone's house, the shoes come off immediately.
Right.
And I'm like, I put them in my hand. I'm like, where do you want me to put them?
Yeah. That's well.
And they're like,
he's
there's
been
fine,
trained.
there's
He's been-
fine.
he's
I'm
been
like, yeah,
trained.
cool. Or I look at where the other shoes are and I just simply put them there.
Judgment call. He makes
Yeah.
a judgment call.
Some people are super clean, they don't put them anywhere. And I'm like,
Eh?
where the fuck are your shoes?
What do you mean they don't put them anywhere?
Like, you walk into their house in the porch and the porch is empty. There's no shoes.
That's where are they? In cupboards.
Yeah, but obviously I'm not going to know that. So I'm like, well, what do you want to do with this? So I just leave it there. Because I'm not staying more than like the allotted time that I agreed to be there for. Right. So
Visiting time.
yeah, it's difficult that, I mean, people nowadays, if a contractor comes to a house to fix something, they have stuff on their boots they have like the special wraparound they put on their boots so they know how to keep taking their steel toes on and off again and again. So they just walk in and around the house with that on. I said, you know what? It's still a bit uncomfortable for me because what if it ruptures at the bottom? But Jello, it's better than nothing.
I've actually bought those.
Have you?
Yes. I keep them in two places. One is by the front door and one is in the boot of my car.
Just for other people when they come to the house?
Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah. So as in other people being, again, contractors who don't have their own, their own gear or whatever. In the car, like we go on a hike or something. Now, I'm the type of person who's going to have two pairs of shoes. I have a pair of shoes I'm going to hike in. I'll come back, open the boot, sit on the back of the boot, change my shoes. I have a boot bag. Like it's an optimal way to do everything, right? Have I shown you my boot bag?
Yes.
Oh, I brought it to your house.
You brought it into the flat, and I'm like, what
very
is
cute,
this?
it's
Like,
very cute.
it's got my keys in it. I'm like, it's a bit of a
Keys?
big bag for keys, mate, but okay.
Keys?
Yeah.
No keys in, oh, maybe you did have the keys in there. But my boot bag, right?
Yeah.
And I have two sizes, one for wellies, one for walking things.
Huh.
But most people don't plan like that, right? So they'll walk in what they walk in, then just expect to get muddy and with their muddy things.
Yeah.
So in that scenario, then I have that so they can put that on and then sit with those on. Or just take your shoes off and put it in a black bag in the boot and then just sit with socks on in the back of the car.
Yes.
Just, be mindful of Gandh. So yeah. So the funny thing is, I think if you've got a friend though, so if it's a contractor, I think we're less awkward about saying, "Can you please take your shoes off?" But say it's a friend who doesn't pick up on it straight away. So I think I've had. This
I
when
would
I'm younger.
100% rip him and say, bruv, take your shoes off.
But this is young Indy, younger, and we have less confidence, right? So I think this did happen to me.
No, Goran, you think I'm mean now?
Yeah.
I was an asshole in my early teens. I would say to them, what the fuck are you doing? Take your shoes off. Straight. I would have said
to your
that.
friends.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? Take your shoes off. Dickhead. Right? That's what I would have said at the end, right? I would have polished that up and then made him feel really bad. Now I'm like, yo, can you just take your shoes off me one time? I'm like, yeah, fine.
So you mellowed out now.
Yeah.
I think I remember one time it happened. And I think it was a good friend. And he was basically just walking. It was an old house. He was walking around, and I think my dad came, and he was like, he was looking at me with the anger.
My mum had the same reaction when I had a kid stay at mine from school.
Right.
Same thing.
So it's like, are you going to tell him?
Same scenario.
Look at it.
Same thing. Same scenario, right? He stayed at my house. Next day he wakes up. We're both about to get up and get ready to go to school. Right. Cool. We're in sixth form. Cool. He's sitting
Wait,
there.
you had a sleepover?
Yeah. So basically, it was exams were done.
Right.
Sixth form's nearly finishing. Got like a week left.
Oh,
So we all
it's just like
agreed.
bullshit lessons.
Yeah.
or
So it wasn't even lessons. We all agreed to go to school on the Thursday night to meet everyone in the pub to like chill. And then we said, right, we'll head back home and then we'll go to school normally on Friday because it's the last day of school.
Ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
right,
he
okay.
said,
I'll stay
can I
yours.
stay at yours? I said, yeah, come. It's fine. I've got a car because the guy who was meant to drive him to school wasn't coming in.
Got it.
So done. He comes and stays at mine. Next morning he wakes up. He's in his suit and stuff. I'm in my suit. He's having breakfast. He's got his shoes on in the house.
Suit to school.
Yeah, because he had to wear suits in sixth form, innit?
Are you on about actual suit or uniform?
Like a
Blazer.
suit, like sixth form had to wear smart, so we had to wear suits.
No uniform in sixth form.
No uniform. It was just suits. That's it.
Interesting. But up to year 11, you had uniform.
Year 11, it was uniform. Yeah.
Oh, this is your private school.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
So you actually actual suit on, right?
So anyway, so he's sitting there full suit and he's got his shoes on.
Where in?
In the dining room, or in the
Let me-
kitchen. In the kitchen. In the kitchen.
Your kitchen tiled.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's sitting there with his outside shoes on for breakfast. You're talking about.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm in his breakfast, and Mum says to me, Punjabi, he's got his shoes on
Yeah.
in the house.
Just thinking about you.
What's he doing? Are you gonna tell him? I said, Mum.
It's awkward, isn't it?
I said, Mum.
I can't.
I said, Mum, I've been awake for 10 minutes.
Too far in the game.
I've been
Too
awake
deep.
for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can we just get? I'm gonna get him in the car and go. I doubt he's gonna come back. Okay.
No, you're like, no, it's not. I doubt he's going to come back. You're like, "And kade nahi aana the hun." No, that's it.
But now, to be fair, the only mate I've had come to the house since who's white is Jamie, and he took his shoes off immediately. He understands the game. He's like, yeah, bang, straight off. He's like, where do you want to put my shoes? I said, there. He's like, cool.
Does he have the same system in his house?
No, but I think I'm trained already as a person. So the second you walk into someone's house, bam, off. Yeah.
What's interesting is, so you know when they say no, fine, keep it on. Does that give you like?
Fucking never.
You're like, no.
I'm like, no, I want my feet to breathe. I'm taking them off, man.
Do you ever take slippers with you to someone's house?
You do.
I do. Yeah.
You do.
Yeah,
I don't.
I do that.
I just walk around. I'm like, yeah, fine.
I'm like, hi, so I've got my slippers.
What
Hi.
what some people do is if they have tiled on the
Yes.
floor and
Yes.
it's cold, it's winter,
Yes.
they offer you slippers immediately because they're like, it's cold, put the slippers on.
Which is a good
Which
sign
is
to take off your
nice.
shoes as well.
Yeah, which
See,
is a subtle way of doing
That
it.
was what I kind of went. Would you like slippers?
Nah, even
and then
then.
the person goes, no, I'd rather keep my shoes on. I was like, no, you will have these slippers.
No. You're leaving a third door open there.
Right,
Which is no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Keep my shoes on.
No. It's just no. Keep the shoes on. It's finished.
Yeah.
Now you fucked up because you haven't told me to take the shoes off.
Here, wear these
Just
slippers
be
here.
honest and say, can you take your shoes off, please?
Yeah. Have a sign.
Oh my God, have a sign.
As soon as you walk in, hi, please take your shoes off.
On the doormat, on the floor. Take your shoes off.
As soon as you
Here.
open this door,
Take your shoes off here in
Carry
the
them-
cold.
carry them in your-
the cold. I want
Yeah.
you to take your shoes
put them
off.
in his bag.
Put them in the bag. Right.
You'll get them on exit. Oh, good.
Leave them outside. The shoes don't enter the house. Squirrels can get into it. I don't. Right.
Mitti अंदर नहीं आनी चाहिए.
You should put like a shoe little thing at the door. You know the shoe brush thing that people have,
Yes.
where they can get the mitti.
Yes,
Mitti. I
yeah,
keep
it's
saying
more-
mitti after
Yeah.
shoes.
It's more like for garden shoes, isn't it?
Yes,
As soon as you come into
yes.
the garden. Yeah.
That's like us level.
I've actually got this thing called the boot buddy as well. You heard of the boot buddy?
No.
So we went on a trek this year, actually, in January. We went to Oxford somewhere. And we got back to his Gurdees, me and two lads. And basically, it's designed for football shoes.
Yeah.
These hiking boots. So it's like this little brush thing. It's got Barney in there. And you can just,
Just scrub it off clean.
yeah. And it's got one side which has got like a big spike thing.
Man,
to
they
take
saw
the
you coming a mile off, innit?
Huh?
They saw you coming a mile off, innit?
Yeah, man. So I had.
They were like, sell to this man. He looks like he hikes and wants his life optimized.
Yeah. So the back of my boot bag, though even the one I bring to your house, in the back you'll find there's always a mini screwdriver. The screwdriver, because it's actually the best way I found to get rid of mud.
Yeah.
When we used to play rugby in school.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
how
yeah,
we
it
got
just
taught.
comes off bang. Yeah.
So
Easy.
that, pair of gloves.
Yeah.
So if I need to work the boot buddy, I don't want to get my hands dirty. The boot buddy itself, and then the covers. I keep a couple extra covers just in case. So you got to be prepared, man. But yeah, so I think contractors are easy. Friends who know the game, easy. It's the friends that don't know the game, and then you're so far in, you're like, it's too late now.
No, it's not.
For me to
Never too
ask
late.
you.
Never too late.
Yeah, no,
You
but
can
that's,
ascend your friendship up a level, man.
that's where the
honestly.
awkwardness comes though. But when your parent then looks at you, Salia, jutiyan nahi aayiyan, and then you see like the trail of steps, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, there's a period, isn't it? So you've seen the front of our foyer, it's all tiled, right? So if somebody comes in and they got dirty shoes on, before it dries, if you get a kitchen towel on there and then get your foot on there and start doing the, we have to do it sometimes because like, hone clean hoya.
Yeah.
A clean is just been, right?
Yeah.
And now you've done this, but it's okay. It can be salvaged, kitchen towel, but you don't want to do it in front of your guests because then it makes them feel bad. So you let them piss off into the room they're going to be in. Oh, just be back in 1 second. Get the kitchen towel, bang on the floor, give it a wipe.
Do you wipe their shoes as well?
What do you mean?
If they have dirty shoes.
No,
as
that's not
well.
what I'm about. I wouldn't do it. Why would I do it? Why would I? As in, I take my own shoes off, so I wouldn't make the mess. I'm saying if somebody comes in, has left a bit of a mud trail, so get the kitchen towel
Fuck
down.
yeah,
That
no.
can be salvaged, see, before it dries,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a proper.
No, I understand
stain,
now. I
isn't
thought
it?
you were coming in doing your shoes and leaving theirs unattended.
Oh no.
Jesus, man.
Bro, like we have a thing, man. Like we open the
So
door,
much
we've
effort
got
goes
mat.
into this.
And it's like even if you got Saman, it's kind of like put this lot here, like twist it, and then put the other lot here. I don't know how it looks on camera. But, put this lot here, put this lot here, and you kind of work your way around, but you don't touch the tile. You stay on the matted area. Even when you got 10 bags of shopping.
It's like the floor is lava.
The floor is lava, right? The floor, you're not allowed, you're not permitted in your own house to put the dirty shoes.
Goran, if my dad ever came to your house and saw the amount of open tile, he'd be like, right, carpet there, carpet there, carpet there,
Tile
carpet
man,
there. He'd be like, everything on top, wham, bam, on the floor, the dirtiest thing. He'd be like, there you go. Now you can walk through and it's fine. You got movement.
You got movement. It's a whole game. So,
Unreal. What's your next one? Come on.
Should we do a funny one?
Yeah, go on.
How many drinks do you think it would take for me to get Dudley?
2.
You didn't even like.
I did.
Think
2.
about it. Think about it.
2.
Which drinks?
Huh?
Which drinks?
2 shots neat.
What's a shot? Is that single, double, or
Single. No, you know what? 2 doubles. 2 doubles.
2 doubles?
I'll be kind to you.
2 doubles?
2 doubles.
And
Ice, done.
How long would that take for me to? If I
I
had that
think
now,
it's pretty instant for you.
what, minutes?
Because you haven't drank, so it will be minutes. You'll start
Really?
feeling it immediately.
What would I start feeling?
Lightness.
Happy?
Thing is, I don't know, because you're a character type, you're quite... We mentioned this the other week when you came to the flat, right? I go through like waves of emotions.
Yeah.
Like in some moments I'm dying tired. Other moments I've got energy and I'm on it. And you're sitting there
what's your 30 degrees?
what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Can you not just be
Consistent.
flat?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like this.
I'm not flat
That's
white.
me as a person.
Flat brown.
Yeah, I am straight up and down, undulating. That's just me. Okay.
Right, okay.
Now, for you, I can't judge how your character type is going to change or if it will change. Because I know when I drink, I mellow out a lot and I start slurring because it's very difficult for me to think and speak that quickly. I can't do it. I just can't maintain.
Yeah.
For you, I think I'm gonna take a punt here. I think you go bubbly.
Bubbly
I
meats?
think you're gonna come out of your shell and just be even more extravagant and be more loud.
Yeah, I mean, the instances where I've had very sugary drinks, it's not sharab, Coke, Red Bull, I have become hyperactive. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, there was an instance when we were doing Bhangra, and I got so high, I went on somebody's car bonnet and started doing Bhangra outside the guild, midday.
And they didn't kill you for jumping on the car bonnet.
They were enjoying it, they're making videos, they were very happy.
What happened to their car bonnet after?
Nothing, I did them all.
It wasn't ruined.
No.
Oh
It's
my
okay.
god!
It's okay, it's light touch. But
Like, it's still weight, mate. But
yeah, it's still wait. So yeah, you're right. I think I get hyper.
yeah, I think you got hyper. But I'm saying 2 doubles done. Are we going to test this?
We're not going to test this. But you can give me something. I can have Red Bull,
Man, come on, Garen.
and we can.
Will you
try.
ever let me test this with you? What about episode 100? We can test it then.
No.
You don't need to drive.
We can have Red Bull. You can give me something like that, something really sugary. Is that your phone ringing?
Yeah.
Your phone is ringing
You
during
don't
the
need to
podcast.
drive. Nothing. None of that.
I know, but I just don't drink, man. I don't need the buzz toss. What are you doing? Who is it?
It's not even ma'am. Don't worry.
There's something I was going to tell you, Mom. What was it? ਮਾਸੀ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਇਨਵਾਈਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ
Oh, here we go. Jesus.
ਮੈਂ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਿੰਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਆਵੇ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਮੈਂ ਗਾਣਾ ਗਾਵਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਅਰਸੋਂ ਸੇ ਇਹ ਸੋਚਦਾ ਡ੍ਰੌਪਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਉਰਦੂ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਪੁੱਤ ਇੰਦਰਵੀਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ confessions brown ਮੁੰਡੇ
Shut up, man. Chat so much shit. To quote your wife, chat so much shit, man. Honestly.
No, stop chatting shit. It's like that. It's like that.
So come on, Garen.
Hanji.
What's it going to take for me to allow me to ingest you with?
You'd have to poison me, man. Like
poison you, spiky drink.
You have to poison me. Somebody tried to do that, you know. On my 21st birthday.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it was my friends doing it, but then my sister caught them and was like, "What are you doing?" So don't do it. Don't do it to my brother. And
What killjoy?
that got foiled.
Okay, all right, fine. I think 2 drinks. Well, what do you think? Do you think that you could do the whole bottle or something? What are you thinking? Garen's like my proper joking out, right?
I don't know. I thought you would have come a number more like 5 or something like that.
Nah.
You just not 2.
Nah.
2, you'd be gone.
To be fair, if you have beer, it's different.
What does it take you?
Huh?
What does it take you?
Like about 3, and I'm pretty
that makes,
far gone.
That makes me feel better.
Like 3 doubles, I'm pretty far gone.
Yeah, if it takes you 3, it only take me 2.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I thought if you were gonna say like you're 10, and I'm 2.
I'm not a heavy drinker, which means I'm a cheap night out. Sorted.
Good news.
I feel sorry for people who have to drink a lot to get drunk. I'm
No
like,
shot.
that sucks.
One day, if you're not had full Coke, full fat Coke, you're missing out. Man.
Full fat Coke.
That is the one, man. Full fat Coke, yeah, breadable pillow, full maza. That's it.
All right, one last one.
Hanji.
One last one. What noises do you make when you stretch or yawn?
Shindy can attest to this. Lion. I become a lion.
No, you
No,
don't.
Shindy? I become a lion when I yawn and stretch.
Share Monica.
Shared monkey. I can't remember what I actually do. So when I yawn, it's a stretch.
That's not a lion.
That's not a lion. Lion was obviously.
That's like a billy.
It's definitely not a lion. I think I have another one. I have an exaggerated one, which is I know what I was thinking about when I wrote this content now.
Yeah.
So when I'm getting a good stretch in, it's like I go.
What the fuck's that?
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. That's what I do. I remember.
That's a really shitty yoga pose.
Yeah,
And your face is shaking as if you were like trying to squeeze one out.
Yeah. When I have like a good stretch, I make like a good I just yell and make noise.
No, I make noises too. But I do like the full.
Yawning noise.
I do the full noise and I do the full stretch. And I'm
What's
like,
the noise you'd make if turned up on if you're in a cold shower and you had to burn? Oh, I've got to start again. His back. Yes, I do the ha. Yeah, she, who.
I have made those sounds as Sandra's knocking on the door like, are you alright? I'm like, yeah, fine. Because I've tried to do this cold shower shit to see how it feels
No,
sometimes.
Andrew Huberman.
Huberman, man.
Like.
I sit there and I'm like, let me just try it at the end of the shower. Now I'm used to it.
Right.
I don't go stone cold, but I go like semi-cold.
You go all the way in, or you just you dip your...
No. So I've had the hot shower.
Right.
And then I do the cold bit to end it, and then it's done.
Yeah, what I mean is though, so when you change it, are you fully still standing in the shower, or do you work your way back into it?
No, I'm standing in the shower, I have my back turned,
Okay.
and I turn it down, and I'm
Yeah.
like, embrace.
Cold.
If I get in there cold, that's unbearable.
Yeah.
But if it's warm and you're doing that, it's fine. It's like a good middle ground. See, I found my middle ground in the middle between Andrew Huberman and stuff. Yeah.
There you go. Just do something, huh?
There you go.
Yeah. So I have obviously zoned out from the noises I make. So to me, they're not weird. But then Chindi will see it and it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you need to just remember where you are. Not that I do it outside of... I never do it at work. I never do it in...
No, I do it wherever I need to, man. It's fine. Deal with the consequences.
The noises?
Yeah, man. Give me all the noise.
Okay.
You got to do it, man. You got to... Because otherwise, if you're suppressing... Have you ever tried to suppress a yawn? It keeps coming back for you.
Yeah.
It keeps coming back for you. It's like, yo,
that's when you get the
I'm back
shaky-
again. I'm back
you
again.
get the
I'm back
shaky
again. I'm back again. It's like, just let me out. I'm like, okay. And the worst is when you try and yawn with a locked jaw.
You get the shaking. You get the shaking.
No, it's that. It's just like, you're like, I can't physically open my jaw any wider because it hurts.
It comes out your eyes, man.
And then you're yawning again and again because it's just not hitting. Because your body hasn't had that
What it wants.
response. That's the one. I was doing this. I'm like, what's this response?